So lately we've seen those videos, right? Where we see that one retarded kid, it's just like, gosh damn, this guy's such a ass bitch, right? And sure enough, if you keep scrolling down the comment section, you see a comment where it's like, man, this dumbass needs to get bullied, or man, we should really bring back bullying, or something about bringing back bullying. And I've asked myself this, man. First, I was like, whoa, calm down. I don't think we really need it that bad, right? But sometimes you see some of these videos and you're just like, gosh damn. I mean, I mean, maybe for that kid, maybe that kid does need a little bit of bullying, and cause how dumb they are, how much of a what they are, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it right, but you know what they are. But I asked myself, man, does that bullying actually really work, or is this just something we supposedly say we should bring back just cause we're edgy teenagers or something, right? I'm guessing that's what it is, right at first. But you know, I thought about it a little bit more. I thought back to when I would sometimes get bullied, right? I thought about it. I'm like, hold up, hold up. I used to get bullied too. Not always, but sometimes I would. And I'll ask myself, how did I turn out? How did I turn out? And and sure enough, I kept thinking about it even more and more. And then all of a sudden, I started thinking to myself, gosh dang, bullying. Bullying actually helped me out in life. At first I was like, gosh damn, it did make me tougher. It did, right? I mean, not that I'm saying, oh, I'm fucking beefed up and shit, right? Where I'm like 6 pack, 6 feet over. Now I'm 5'4". You know what I'm saying? 5'4". I'm an easy target, bruh. I'm an easy target right now, man. You can come up to me and chuck me halfway across Mars, And I thought about it more, and I realized that there's more ways to defend yourself. Yeah, that's right. There's many more ways. You don't always have to fight someone. You don't always have to throw a kick, throw a punch, or use your fucking noggin and shit like that. But nah, you can always use words. You can use a little bit of love to fight a bully. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's right. A little bit of love. I got many examples right now. For example, showing a little bit of love, like I said before. One time there was this kid, right? This kid was a little bit, a bit of a mean guy, a bit of a bully, right? This guy was scary to deal with, right? And this was a real bully here, right here. And he just so happened to be my neighbor as well. So that was scary right off the bat already as well, because he wasn't just someone at school, but someone as a neighbor who would bully kids, right? Except, you see, I realized something. I can't fight this kid. If I fight this kid, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I'm gonna do all this. So instead, one day he comes up to me and he's like, hey man, I need your bike. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm so fucking afraid. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this guy on. I have to take this guy on. I have to do something about it. I can't let shit go on anymore. And so I do the dumbest shit I'd ever done. Or something like that, right? And so, he asked for me the bike. I'm like, oh shit, you wanna play GameCube? Right? And he's like that shit took him off so off guard, right? He's like, you could even see it in his face. I was like, oh shit, what'd I just do? What'd I just do? And he's like, what? 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 And I'm like, hey man, yeah, GameCube. Want to play some? At the time there was FIFA Street. I'm not sure if y'all know what that game is, but it was a real fun game. And I'm like, want to play Lego Star Wars, right? And FIFA Street, right? And he's like, sure, man, sure. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Just come on over to my house then, right? And obviously, we start kicking it off, right? He's still a little bit of meanie, right? While we're playing, right? But sure enough, he softens up to me. He starts being all this and that with me. He's like, hey man, what's up, man? How you doing, man? I'm like, oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? hey, this and that, right? And even at school, he starts respecting me a little bit more, right? He's like, hey man, so man, hey, come, let's play some Foursquare, bruh. And I'm like, Foursquare? Oh, okay, fair enough, right? And sure enough, that bullying experience taught me some. It taught me some, right? It taught me toughen up a little bit more, right? Don't be afraid. They're not always as evil as everybody thinks they are. You just gotta see a different side of them. They're a bit different, right? The bullies are a bit different. You toughen up a little. It does help you, and sure enough, that helped me out a bit more into the future. So let's quickly fast forward, right? I know I was quick, but let's quickly fast forward a little bit more. Now I switched into different schools, right? I switched into a total different school, like literally actually after that year. That was third grade, and then I switched into a different school in fourth grade. And after fourth grade, I only lasted 1 year in that school, so I switched into fifth grade into another new school again. And that's that's where another bullying started happening, except this time I remember the past, right? I'm like, hold up, hold up. This guy probably needs a friend or something, right? Or not a friend, right? I just gotta toughen up a bit. He'll let off. He'll ease off. He'll back off of me again. I'm like, okay, then I gotta just straight up toughen up this time. I gotta not let this go on as long as the previous went on, right? For all I know, I could end up being this guy's friend again, right? So sure enough, he's like, at one time he had me at chokehold, and I'm like, oh gosh, dang, this guy's crazy, right? Because genuinely, this guy was crazy. And I'm like, gosh dang, I don't remember anything that well, right? And then somehow I let him off me, right? I sort of use my nails or something. I don't remember well, right? Obviously, it's terrible way to defend yourself using your nails, right? But sure enough, I'm like, oh fuck this! I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back. It worked previously. Now I'm gonna do it again. All right, let's do this again, right? And I'm like, obviously, but then I realized something. This guy isn't easing off. He isn't easing off, right? Because this guy's like hella tall. Again, like I said, right now I'm 5'4". I'm pretty small, right? And this guy was taller. Right now, he's probably like 7 feet tall, right? But either ways, the thing is, I kept fighting back, and I realized, this isn't really working off. And instead, I noticed something. And what he started doing was, whenever I would fight back, right, he would occasionally, say, "Oh, hey, look, he just tried to fight me back, me, ha ha ha, I'm the best," and whatever, right? He would always bring someone else into the conversation, and I realized, man, this guy must be afraid or something. He must be, he must feel some. He may not be that afraid, right? Again, I'm 5'4", right? He's like, not really scared, but he acknowledges that I am willing to fight back, right? He's like, oh, whoa, this guy actually is willing to fight back. Okay, I need to bring someone else into this to help me out and bring this guy down. And the second I realized this, I was like, oh word, oh, oh, I see your tactic. So instead, what I would do instead, when he would start picking me again, right? He would start like bullying, picking on me again. I'm like, oh, hold up. I gotta bring someone else into this before he does. And sure enough, that's what I started doing. And sure enough, that's instantly when he started to really back off. He started backing off. I didn't use punches. I didn't use any of that. I would use words. I would use what's it called? Uh, some has to do it has to do something with the mentality or some, right? But yeah, I remember I would start bringing someone else in, right? Like this one kid I knew, he was also really tall as well, like easily 6 feet tall by now, right? Um, this guy, and he was friends with everybody. He was he was easy to talk to, right? You talk to him and he'll speak for ages on end, and you're just like, oh, this guy's pretty funny, right? He's the goofy goober everybody loved. Yeah, everybody's like, ha, what's up, man? How you doing? And he's like, ha, what's up? I'm just chilling here, bro. I'm vibing here, right? That type of guy. And sure enough, I'm like, okay, I get this guy. Okay, I was like easily friends with him, right? Easily good friends with him. Honestly, right, easily friends. And sure enough, I'm like, whoa, whoa, I would bring this guy into the subject, right? Right, obviously, with the bullying. Let me start that over. Oh, fucking hell. So, basically, this guy, would bully me, right? Whatever, right? That's already fact. And then this other guy, my friend, right? My friend, I would bring him in, who happens to be the goofy goober everybody loves, and everybody's like, hey, cool and tight with, right? Everybody's cool with this guy, man. And sure enough, I would be like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. As soon as the bullying would start, I would be like, whoa, whoa, why you touching me, man? Oh, man, oh, this, hey, y'all see this? Hey, y'all see this? Oh my god, he's touching me, y'all. He's oh hell nah. No. No. Oh, I think he's gay for me, y'all. And you know how it is with kids. Y'all know who it is with y'all know how it is with kids. Kids don't love being called gay. It doesn't matter if they're really gay or anything, right? They don't like being called, especially if they're not gay, right? No disrespect to gay people. No disrespect. But that's how it is with kids. It's just simply how it is, right? They're like, whoa, 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 guys, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Yo, I'm swearing, no, no. And sure enough, that would fucking help. That's all I need to do. He started bothering me and everything. I'm like, whoa, whoa, why you always on me, man? Like, oh, what are you, gay for me or some shit? And I would tell somebody else, and they would be like, yo, I think he's gay for that kid. And obviously, no kid loves being called gay, right? Especially if they're not gay. Like, no disrespect again, no disrespect to gay people, but that's how it is. That's just simply how it is. And sure enough, that would back him off. Again, back to the Goofy Goober, I would tell him this, and obviously everybody was tight with the Goofy Goober, right? Everybody's like, oh shit, what's up, man? This guy's so cool. And sure enough, this guy would talk to everybody and be like, oh, right? Everybody would instantly team up with the Goofy Goober because everybody loves him. Everybody's just like, wow, this guy's cool, right? And sure enough, he would start saying, hey, I think that guy's down with that other guy. Oh, whoa, 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 right? And everybody's like, whoa, come down. And obviously, that's when that's when everybody's like, whoa, do you happen to be gay, to the bully, right? And the bully was like, whoa, I'm not doing that. Oh, you guys are funny. No, not me. Nope, not at all. And sure enough, that would help. You see, I didn't use any fist, or obviously I did at first, right? Obviously I was like, shing, right, right? But afterwards, I realized, you don't always have to fight with your fists. You can fight with your words, and sure enough, that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. And again, I have another example bullying next year, sixth grade, right? This is sixth grade now. In sixth grade, I had another sort of bully encounter. Not really. At this point, I knew how to handle a bully, right? Instantly, I would back them off or whatever, right? At this point, it was pretty easy, right? I had learned everything. I had learned, okay, words. If don't words, use a little, a little shove, back them off, back off for me or whatnot, right? I've learned everything that they know. Don't they don't stop if you don't keep on fighting, right? If they don't stop, you use other people. Use other people. Bring people into this, back them off, and that's how they back off, right? Easy peasy. I was like, okay, this is easy peasy. And sure enough, there was another bully. Sixth grade. Again, remember I'm 5'4", easy target. Imagine that's sixth grade. So sixth grade, I'm even smaller, right? This is right now, past 12th grade, whatever. Now, sixth grade, I'm obviously a bit more smaller still. So still easy target, right? Still easy target. And sure enough, this guy's like, just happens to be sitting right next to me, right? He's a little bit of tougher kid, right? He's like, oh, back off, man. Back off, right? And he's like, hey, right? Obviously starts to bother me. I start noticing the, the, the signs of bullying, of what is about to begin as bullying. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Hold up, I gotta make this guy my friend, or I need to show him, back off,
use other people or something like that, right? Anything that I've learned from the previous encounters with a bully. So instantly, I decide this year, this year I get a little tougher, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, 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 because afterwards, last year I literally took out the other guy, right? Just using words or whatever, right? So I get a little cocky, not tougher, but cocky, right? Again, I'm skinny as fuck, Here I am, a cocky ass small kid, right? Taking on this kid. Actually, this guy was about the same size, merely like 2 inches taller or something, right? I'm like, okay, I can take this guy on, right? I'm like, yeah, I took on the 6 feet tall guy. I could take this guy on, right? Boy, was I wrong. Oops. Right? This guy obviously was a little bit more tougher, right? And everything. He's a bit more chunkier, not skinny as me, right? A little bit more ripped, right? For sixth grader, right? Not like he had a six pack or anything, right? But yeah, this guy would do the chest pump, the chest bump, right? Back off, man. And I'm, as me, I got a little cocky too. I was like, whoa, what's good, man? What's good, right? I previously took out, some a little few bullies right here and there, right? And that like toughened me up. That got me a little bit cocky, and that's what helped me. That's what helped me take on this other guy. And sure enough, this guy was like, "Oh, what's good, right?" And eventually it turned into a friendship sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of, what's up? What's good, Eric? And then he's like, "What's good, Eric?" I'm like, well, not much, bro, not much. Just claiming my ground and shit, right? And sure enough, he would laugh, I would laugh, right? And we became friends. Can y'all? We became friends, y'all. It's awesome. So, to answer your question, does bullying work? Does it not work? If you fight back. If you fight back when you're fighting someone, I mean, if you fight back a bully, right? Yes, it does help. It helps you. It toughens you up. It not gets you ripped, but like it gets your ego a little bit up. It, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't makes you go all ripped and whatever. Nah, no. This gets you a bit of an ego boost, right? If you fight back though, if you don't fight back, bullying sure as fuck doesn't work. But if it, but if you fight back against a bully, yeah, I would have to agree. Yeah, bullying does fucking work. It fucking works. It toughened me up. It got me best friends, and it did. It really did, because afterwards, again, the previous kid that so happened to be bullying me in fifth grade, right? He came back, right? The guy from fifth grade, obviously he's still there, right? Obviously he's still there. He just left me alone, obviously, and that's all I did. That's all that happened. Obviously he was still obviously bothering a few other kids here and there, right? But not me anymore, cause I'm like, what's good, right? And sure enough, one day we're at recess. Here we are, pa 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 pa. Right, I'm doing my own thing. What was that? I don't know. But here I am doing my own thing. People are playing soccer and whatever. And I'm over here at the fence. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was a goalie or something. He comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, let's let's man, we should pretend fight Mortal Kombat." And I'm like, "What? Oh, what? Right?" I was like, what's up with this guy? What's up with this guy?" And I was confused. I was like, "Man, I took care of you last year, didn't I?" Right? He's obviously still there. I'm guessing he was alone or something. He was lonely that day. And sure enough, I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I guess I'll give you a second chance or something, right? And sure enough, we were having pretty fun, right? And sure enough, he got a little cocky again. I'm like, oh gosh, there he comes, right? And he doesn't punch me. He sort of just barely touches my nose, because it happened to be winter. And since it happened to be winter that day, y'all know how it is. When you sort of move your nose sometimes, and you start bleeding all of a sudden, right? That's exactly what happened. I didn't even notice it, because it wasn't even a punch. We were pretend fighting. It was a nothing. Book, and then a lot of blood came out, and sure enough, that got around the whole school. That got all around the whole school, right? Or at least for that grade, sixth grade, right? Everybody was like, oh my goodness, they hurt Eric. They hurt Eric. By the way, my name's Eric. They hurt Eric. And sure enough, my friend, who I so happened to be friends, right? Afterwards, the tough thing, the chest bump thing, whatever, right? He was pulling on, right? He's like, whoa, 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 that same guy, right? He's like, whoa, 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 who hurt you? Who did this? Who did this? You need my homeboys to get him? I got you, right? Sure enough, that's what he wanted to do. He was, oh my goodness, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. Seeing that, you're like, oh gosh, it's this guy, who sort of wanted to bully me at the beginning of the year, but since thanks to the previous encounters, I was like toughened up a little bit more, and I took him on, and now he became my friend, and now he heard that this other guy tried to take me on and made my nose bleed. He's like, whoa, I need to help out this guy, right? He's like, whoa, whoa. And anyways, to continue the story, I was like, no, 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 no need to do that. He merely just touched my nose, and it just happened to be winter, and now my nose is bleeding. And he's like, oh, okay, okay, okay. You sure about that though? You sure about that? I got homeboys that I can kick his ass, right? This guy, and I have no doubt, this guy was, tougher. He's like easily the top toughest kids in that year, right? He was top two right there, easy peasy, no doubt. And sure enough, yeah, it felt awesome. I was like, wow, wow. I was like, wow. The more I thought about it, this month, right? I was like, wow, that really helped. Bullying does actually help. If you fight back. If I hadn't fought back, he wouldn't have come to me and be like, "Hey man, you want me to take care of this guy? I can easily take care of him. I got the homeboys, and easily peasily, I can take this guy on. I'll kick his ass for you. Just say the word, and I'm on it like that." And I was like, "Wow, that really means a lot." They, that really does mean a lot. All this hard work, all this bullying, and then finally, it's just like, wow, it comes back, and it finally comes back to help you. It really is worth it. So, does bullying work? Does it not work? It works if you fight back. It does work if you fight back. Uh, yeah, I would agree. If you fight back, yeah, it would help. Matter of fact, it could probably get you a real good friend like that one I had right there in sixth grade. It was awesome. He'll fight. They'll help you out eventually. And if you don't fight back, obviously it's bullying. Obviously, don't work. But if you fight back, then sure enough, it will eventually catch up to you and help you out in your life. And yeah, I think I'll leave it right there. This is a very long video, but obviously I still have plenty of stories, more of those bullying encounters and how they've helped me out in later life, right? So any kid watching this getting bullied, my suggestion is fight back. Fight back. You don't always have to fight with your fists, right? You can always use your words. You can use mental tactics or something like that. Mental tactics, I don't know. But yeah, don't always think you always have to use your fist or whatever, right? These examples I gave were I didn't even use fists, other than maybe the one in sixth grade. Maybe that's it, right? Or in fifth grade a little. But yeah, I hope this helped, right? But yeah, bullying, I would agree, yes, it would work. So in conclusion, that's what I would say. It does work if you fight back. If you don't, then no, it doesn't work. See ya. Make sure to like my video or subscribe or whatever, right? Make sure to check out the previous videos. Those were awesome. Those I really worked hard on them. I ate it. I ate it the shit out of them. Especially for an iPhone 5s. That's a pretty good video for iPhone 5s. That's right. I have an old ass phone, but whatever. We'll leave it there. Yeah. See ya. On the track.